Apple is about to do something unexpected with smart glasses. And instead of chasing futuristic AR displays, it's going in the exact opposite direction. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. After nearly a decade of trying to crack augmented reality, Apple is reportedly shifting gears. Instead of building complex AR glasses like everyone imagined, the company is now working on something much simpler: display-free smart glasses that actually look like normal eyewear. And honestly, that might be the smarter move. This matters because Apple's last big attempt in this space, the Vision Pro, was powerful but expensive, and not exactly something most people wanted to wear daily. It proved that cutting-edge tech alone isn't enough. People care about comfort, style, and practicality, and that's exactly what these new glasses seem to focus on. The project, currently known as N50, is expected to launch sometime between late this year and early 2027, with a full release likely in 2027. But here's the key detail: there's no display at all. No floating screens, no AR overlays, nothing like that. Instead, Apple is building something closer to what we've already seen work in the market. Think built-in cameras for photos and videos, speakers for calls and music, and hands-free control powered by Siri. But not the Siri you know today. This will reportedly be a much more advanced version, tied to iOS 27 and deeply integrated with Apple's AI push. And Apple isn't just focusing on functionality, it's putting a lot of effort into design. Unlike competitors who rely on fashion brands, Apple is designing everything in-house. The frames will come in 4 different styles, including a large Wayfarer style option, a slimmer rectangular design similar to what Tim Cook wears, and 2 variations of oval frames. They'll also use acetate, which is a premium material compared to standard plastic. That means better durability, better finish, and a more high-end feel overall. Color options are expected to include black, ocean blue, and light brown, keeping things simple but stylish. But these glasses aren't just a standalone product, they're part of a much bigger strategy. Apple is reportedly working on multiple AI-powered wearables at the same time, including camera-equipped AirPods and even a wearable pendant with a camera. The idea is to create an ecosystem of devices that can understand your surroundings and feed that information into Apple's AI system. So instead of you actively using your phone, your devices passively understand what's happening around you and respond accordingly. And this is where things get interesting, because everything depends on Siri. If Siri becomes truly context-aware, meaning it understands what you're seeing, where you are, and what you might need, these glasses could feel incredibly useful. Imagine walking out of your house and your glasses automatically reminding you of tasks, giving directions, or even identifying things around you without you asking. But if Siri doesn't improve, then these glasses risk becoming just another gadget with limited real-world value. There's also the timing to consider. Apple is clearly late to this category. Other companies already have smart glasses in the market, and some are even working on models with built-in displays. On paper, Apple showing up years later with a simpler product doesn't sound impressive, but Apple has done this before. It wasn't the first to make a smartwatch, but the Apple Watch became the most popular one. It didn't invent wireless earbuds, but AirPods dominated the market. Apple's strategy has always been about entering late, refining the experience, and using its ecosystem to pull everything together. And that's exactly what could happen here. Because if these glasses connect seamlessly with the iPhone, work effortlessly with Siri, and actually feel natural to wear every day, they could quickly become something people rely on, not because they're the most advanced, but because they're the most usable. Personally, this approach makes a lot of sense. Instead of trying to force futuristic tech into people's lives, Apple seems to be focusing on what people will actually wear and use. And that shift, from innovation for the sake of it to practical, everyday utility, might be what finally makes smart glasses mainstream. At the end of the day, the success of these glasses won't come down to the cameras or the materials or even the design. It'll come down to whether they feel useful the moment you put them on and whether they seamlessly fit into your daily routine. If Apple gets that right, these could be the smart glasses that finally stick. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.